Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Good Monday afternoon, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. I'm Nick Oresco. Saw some flurries on my way into the station here this afternoon in Chicopee. Let's bring in 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis now. Roads look good, but there were some flurries this afternoon.
Yeah, nothing really to worry about.
No.
I would expect that there could be a couple of spots that catch a little coating of snow in the Berkshires here, but if anything, the flurries are going to be subsiding as we head deeper into the evening hours. Got a little tickle in my throat. Okay, let's get to it. 22 News Storm Team forecast, including, of course, traffic, and things are moving along fine here on I-91 north and south. Mass Pike, east and west, also looking pretty good. There's a little construction here between Westfield and Blandford, but otherwise, I think we're in pretty good shape. Temperatures right now are in the low 30s, 31s in Westfield and Springfield, 33 Greenfield, 32 Northampton, a little bit cooler in the Berkshires with temperatures on the 20s. Here are the flurries that Nick was talking about, streaming off of Lake Ontario across New York State and into the Pioneer Valley. But if you notice, over the last few hours, the flurries have been diminishing, and that's what we're expecting. The clouds are going to break up a bit, and the wind will diminish along with our snowfall chances. We'll talk about our next chance for snow with the 22 News Storm Team Skycast in just a couple of minutes.
Chicopee police arrested a man after finding a machine gun inside a stolen vehicle Sunday. Police arrested 25-year-old Devin Garcia of Chicopee. Officers were able to locate the vehicle with help from the Springfield Police Real-Time Analysis Center. The vehicle was tracked by city cameras in Springfield following a ShotSpotter activation. Authorities discovered a sear selector switch, which turns a gun into a fully automatic machine gun. They also found a gun in the vehicle. A Wilbraham man has been charged for allegedly posting violent threats towards public officials and their relatives. According to the United States Department of Justice, 36-year-old Funweo Nweo made repeated threats to bomb, shoot, and kill his targets. On screen now is a post he made towards Wilbraham police. According to authorities, the suspect's threats also expressed a call to arms directed at followers for the foreign terrorist organization ISIS and Al-Qaeda. 2 people were killed during a 2-alarm fire in Chicopee Saturday morning. Fire crews were called around 2:15 a.m. to 15 Hudson Avenue. Firefighters arrived to discover the 2-story home on fire from 3 different sides of the building. Flames were coming through the windows. Once that fire was put out, crews discovered 2 people dead inside. According to authorities, the cause of that fire was deemed accidental from smoking materials on the first floor. Well, the flu is hitting Americans hard this winter with a record case number haven't been seen in 15 years. So far this season, an estimated 13,000 people, including 57 children, have died from influenza. The CDC says nearly a third of flu tests came back positive in the last couple of weeks. The agency says there have been at least 24 million illnesses so far this season. Back now with meteorologist Brian Lapis. It looks like we're going to be dry and calm for the remainder of this evening, Brian.
Yeah, true. And if anything, the flurries that we were talking about earlier are going to continue to subside. Let's take a look at the clouds and radar one more time here, 3:45, and you can see a little stream of snow off of Lake Ontario across the New York State Thruway and into the Berkshires and even in the valley. But these flurries have been progressively becoming lighter as we've had over the last 2 hours or so. So that trend will continue. We expect a dry evening with just a few scattered clouds in the valley, a little bit more in the way of clouds in the Berkshires. The wind will lighten up and the temperature will drop. Some clearing combined with a light breeze and the new snow on the ground will make for a chilly night here tonight. Evening temperatures will be in the 20s, but overnight lows will be in the single digits and low teens here. Case in point, tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock. Sun cloud mix to mostly cloudy here tomorrow. Don't count on a lot of blue sky, but it will be a dry day. Notice the clouds filling in here during the afternoon with high temperatures in the low 30s. Next chance for wintry precipitation comes Wednesday night into Thursday. We'll update on 22 News at 5.
The Philadelphia Eagles are officially Super Bowl champions after defeating the Kansas City Chiefs in a final score of 40-22. Sunday's win marks the second time in franchise history that the Eagles are world champions. Philadelphia had previously lost the Super Bowl back in 2023 to the Chiefs. The city of Philadelphia will hold their Super Bowl parade on Friday, February 14th. Hey, that's also Valentine's Day. The Chiefs were going for a first-ever three-peat, but obviously that did not happen. President Donald Trump has directed the Treasury Department to stop minting new pennies, citing the rising cost of producing the 1-cent coin. The move is one of the president's latest efforts by his administration to enact change throughout the country. The U.S. Mint reported losing over $85 million last year on the nearly 3 billion pennies it produced. Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency raised the cost-cutting effort in a post on X last month. Tonight on 22 News, starting at 5 o'clock, new details about the cause of that deadly two-alarm fire over the weekend that claimed the lives of 2 people. And continuing coverage on the suspect that is facing federal charges following threats made on social media towards Wilbraham Police and Fire, and how the AIC women's rugby team is being honored this evening after winning their 2nd Division II national championship in 3 years, Brian.
Traffic continues to be just fine here this afternoon, up and down I-91, moving freely, and a little construction here west of Westfield, but otherwise the Pike is looking pretty good, and some minor construction on I-291 and 391 that should not slow you down significantly. We'll update our chances for more snow here this week on 22 News at 5.
Okay, Brian, thank you, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. Latest news and weather anytime at wwlp.com and the free 22 News app.